Your rabbit chooses to lie beside you, close enough to feel your warmth, close enough that you can hear them breathing, and then you reach out your hand, they bolt. You pull back. You wonder what you did wrong. You wonder if your rabbit actually likes you at all. Here is what most owners believe in that moment. They think their rabbit is playing games, or that they are just skittish, or that they simply do not enjoy being touched. Every single one of those explanations is incomplete, and one of them is causing real harm to rabbits every single day, because that moment, the lying close but running from touch, is not mixed signals. It is one of the most precise and readable messages in rabbit communication. And once you understand what your rabbit is actually saying, you will never misread it again. And by the end of this video, I will show you the one specific thing your rabbit is waiting for before they will ever fully accept your touch. Most owners never discover it. The ones who do describe it as the moment everything changed. Before we go further, we need to replace the word skittish entirely. Researchers at the University of Edinburgh studying prey animal cognition have documented what they call a dual awareness state in small mammals. Your rabbit is not skittish. Your rabbit is operating a continuous environmental threat assessment system that runs 24 hours a day without pause. Every movement in your rabbit's world is processed through a survival filter first, affection second. This is not personality. This is architecture. Your rabbit's nervous system was built over millions of years to keep them alive in open fields where predators could appear from any direction at any speed. Understanding this one fact will reframe everything else in this video. Here is what you are actually seeing when your rabbit lies close to you but runs from your hand. You see contradiction. You see an animal that seems to want closeness but reject contact. What is actually happening is a two-channel communication system running simultaneously. Channel 1 is proximity. Your rabbit controls distance. In prey animal survival science, choosing to reduce the distance between yourself and another creature is one of the highest trust indicators that exists. Your rabbit lying near you is not passive. It is a deliberate, active decision. Channel 2 is tactile consent. This is entirely separate, and this is where almost every owner makes the critical mistake. Most owners assume that because their rabbit chose proximity, they have also consented to touch. In rabbit biology, these are two completely different permissions. One does not automatically grant the other. PLOS ONE published research on lagomorph stress responses confirming that unexpected tactile contact, even from familiar humans, triggers a prey flight response regardless of baseline trust level. Your rabbit did not reject you. Your rabbit's nervous system responded to an unannounced physical approach the same way it was built to respond to anything that moves toward them without warning. What you can do today: stop reaching toward your rabbit. Instead, place your hand on the floor in their space and wait. Let them make the approach. Let them touch you first. This single shift transfers control of tactile consent back to your rabbit, and that is the only place their nervous system will ever allow it to live. But here is where it gets important, because this next part is the one most owners never find out about until it is too late. Your rabbit lying near you while running from touch is also one of the earliest readable signs of something building beneath the surface. Rabbits are prey animals. They are biologically hardwired to hide pain and distress. By the time your rabbit shows visible signs of stress, the damage has often been building for weeks or months in silence. When a rabbit consistently seeks proximity but consistently rejects touch, it often means they are experiencing low-grade chronic stress. They want the comfort of your presence, but their nervous system is too activated to accept direct contact. House Rabbit Society research in the USA has documented this pattern specifically in indoor rabbits living in high-stimulation environments, homes with frequent loud noise, unpredictable schedules, or insufficient safe retreat space. Your rabbit is not being difficult. Your rabbit is coping, and they are doing it in the only way their biology allows, by staying close to the one thing that feels safe while protecting the one boundary that keeps them from tipping into full stress response. What you can do today: audit your rabbit's environment for predictability, fixed feeding times, consistent quiet periods, at least one enclosed retreat space your rabbit controls completely. Stability lowers ambient nervous system activation, and lower activation is what creates the conditions where touch becomes possible. Now let us talk about what your rabbit is actually doing when they groom themselves beside you immediately after running away. Most owners read this as indifference. Some read it as rudeness. It is neither. Self-grooming in rabbits following a stress trigger is a documented displacement behavior. Azabu University research on small mammal stress responses identifies self-grooming as a self-soothing neurological reset. Your rabbit is not ignoring you. Your rabbit is actively regulating their own nervous system so they can return to a calm state quickly. The fact that they do this beside you rather than in another room is the critical detail most owners completely miss. They are resetting in your presence, because your presence is part of what makes the reset feel safe. What you can do today. When your rabbit grooms beside you after pulling away, stay still and stay quiet. Do not attempt touch again in that moment. Let the reset complete. You will often find that within a few minutes, your rabbit will move closer again on their own terms. But if you think that is powerful, what comes next completely changed how I understand the rabbit-owner bond. There is a specific behavior your rabbit performs when they have decided, fully decided that you are safe. It happens when they choose to sleep in what rabbit behaviorists call full lateral recumbency beside you. Full body contact with the ground, eyes closed, completely exposed. For a prey animal, this is not relaxation. This is a biological declaration. A rabbit who exposes their full body and closes their eyes beside you has made a survival calculation. They have decided that your presence reduces threat rather than creating it. They are not just tolerating you. They are using you as a safety anchor. And every time you respected their boundary, every time you waited instead of reached, every time you let them come to you, you were building the neurological evidence they needed to make that decision. The rabbit who lies beside you and runs from your touch today is not broken. They are in the middle of building a case, and you are the evidence. If something in this video made you see your rabbit differently, subscribe to Rabbit Decoded. Every week we translate exactly what your rabbit is trying to tell you, so you never have to guess again. And if you want to understand the next layer of this, watch our video on why your rabbit binkies in one room but freezes in another. The answer is directly connected to everything we covered today. Tell me in the comments, does your rabbit lie close to you but run from your hand? How long has that been happening? Your answer might help another owner in this community understand their rabbit too. You showed up to understand your rabbit more deeply. That is not a small thing. Your rabbit is lucky to have someone who listens.